Okay, so a zero pair, let me get my little, okay, this is what our tiles look like. We have a positive tile and a negative tile, right? When we have one of each, they make, does anybody know what this equals? This is equal to a 0. So when you have a positive and you have a negative, together they will equal 0. Are we going to glue this? Okay. If I have this and this, what is the value here? Still 0, right? Because this would be a pair, would be 0, and this would be 0. What if I end up having this? 1. What if I have a negative 1, right? These would be 0, 0, 0. Oh, this one doesn't have a pair. This would be equal to negative 1. Okay? So we use these tiles to help us add. So here it is, tiles. When you have a positive and a negative tile, they make a, what we call, 0 pair. Okay? When you have a positive and a negative tile, they make a 0 pair. So they look like this, a positive and a negative. Make sense? Okay, write this down. So this is another way of adding positive and negative numbers. So here's an example they gave us. -8 plus 2. So they drew out the -8 tiles. If you count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you see the -8? Yeah. And then when they drew 2 positives on top, 2 positive, you circle, you make a 0 when you have a pair. Whatever is not circled is your answer. So how many are not circled? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what kind are they? They're negative, so that's why my answer is -6. Got it? All right, let's do another one. Let's say 5 plus -3. So write this down in this square. Okay, I'm going to draw how many positives? 5. So let's draw. Diego, can you please join us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what else do I draw? 3 negatives, and they're called negatives. So 1, 2, 3. Okay? Draw them out. Focus. 5 positives and 3 negatives. So now I circle my pairs. 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair. Whatever is not circled is your answer. What is not circled? 2 positives, right? So my answer is positive 2. Yep. Yep. Okay. Negative, let's do -7 plus 4. So what am I going to draw? -7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What am I going to draw? 4 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circle when you have a pair. What didn't you circle? 3 tiles that are negative. So your answer is -3. Yeah. So one more together, and then I'll give you 2 by yourselves. -2 plus -2. So I'm going to draw my first 2 negatives, right? 1, 2. Okay, what's my second number? 2 negatives. So I'm going to draw 2 negatives, Edwin. 1, 2. Oh, okay. -4. Can I circle anything? No. What kids will do, they'll do this mistake. I'll do it on the back. They'll go like, oh, 2 negatives? Oh, and then 2 negatives? Okay, let me circle this. And it's like, why'd you circle it? I don't know. Because you told me to circle. I'm like, no. You only circle when there's like a match. They don't. They're the same. You can't circle it. All right? So then this answer is -4. Okay? We okay? Because you can't circle anything. You can only circle when it's a positive and a negative. Okay?
Are you recording?
Yes. All right, try doing these two on your own. -6 plus 8 and -1 plus -5. All right, try doing those two on your own right now. Don't shout out any answers. Just try them on your own. Give everyone some time to think, and I'll be quiet. Okay, cool. Okay. I'll give you another problem, no big deal.
What?
Ben.
Can I cut it off?
Just leave it be.
I only have 7.
Wait, what? Why do I have more space?
I have 6. We have 7. We have 6.
It's okay. I just want these two answers. Don't worry about the extra space. Just worry about getting these two answers, and that's all you're worried about. All right, what's our answer for the first one? 2. What's the answer for the second one? Easy enough? Okay. So this is called adding integers with 0 pairs. Oh, I forgot a circle. We okay with this so far? So good? Awesome. All right. Huh?
Can we do it?
Good. Yeah, I'll give you time later, but if you want to do it now. Nope.
She doesn't know your name.
All right. Here we go. Stop. Okay. We're going to be adding integers. So, just pass it over to Emmanuel, and then Daisy will give it to me later. Daisy will just keep it and give it to me later. She can handle that. Later. All right, word of the day is later. Okay, here we go. So, here's number 1. -2 plus -3. Picture. That's the tiles. So how do we draw this? -2, 1, 2. Plus -3, 1, 2, 3. So, -2 plus -3 is equal to? -5. We're okay? So, the next one. Picture. 2 plus -3. 2 is positive, so I'm going to draw my 2 positive tiles. And -3, so I'm going to draw 3 negative tiles underneath. 1, 2, 3. Am I able to circle and make 0 pairs? Yes. 1, 2, 0 pairs. Whatever I don't circle is my answer. What is my answer? -1. So 2 plus -3 is equal to -1. The parentheses that they use here is just to keep the negative like together, like in a nice neat little package. That's all the parentheses are doing in these type of problems. They're just keeping the negative nice and pretty.
What do we put on the word? Nice and comfortable.
The words, you can leave it blank. We're supposed to write a sentence that says, I have 2 positive tiles and I'm adding 3 negative tiles. I think it's too much. I think you're okay with drawing and then writing it again. I'm not going to have you do the words unless I want to torture you. All right, you're done with the front side? All right, cool. All right, keep working. We'll go over some answers in a second. There is a back side.
Can I do it?
Yeah, do it. Go.